Hey guys, Cholera here with set 3, the final set of Type B versus Yellow Arnc here in the MSL round of 16. And by the way, if Zerg versus Zerg isn't really your cup of tea or your plate of sashimi, as I like to say, it's ZVZ for me is light, an acquired taste, and sometimes fishy though. But anyway, if it's not really your plate of sushi, then there are casts remaining in MSL 16, round of 16 that Diggity Motrap and I will be doing soon. These include Jadong versus Free, games 2 and 3, the matches between Cal and Iris, games 2 and 3, and games 2 and 3 of Jangbi versus Memory. Those are the missing games in the MSL, and they will probably be up on the Violet Tech account coming soon, possibly tonight. But anyway, here we see Game 3, the final game on the map Medusa. Here is the Coq Sportif number 1. That is Type B. In yellow at the 11 o'clock, and here in purple is Yellow Arnc. I wonder if his blood type is actually Type B. Maybe just in case he had some kind of medical emergency in the pro games, you could be given some Type B blood. Actually, Type B blood is relatively hard to find from what I hear, and it really is pretty useless for anyone who doesn't have Type B blood or Type AB blood. Type O blood is what you really want. I got O negative, and everyone just wants it. Like Much called me the other day and was like, "Hey, can I take a pint of your blood? I mean, I got to face Firebed Hero tomorrow, and I need my blood, man." And I'm like, "No, dude, sorry." And look what happened to Much. Anyway, Overlord's meeting in the middle here. On Medusa. I don't expect either player to really take advantage of the funny intricacies of this map, such as those temples, or the fact that you can trick a drone through. I mean, ZVZ is just so fast-paced that you just don't have time for shenanigans like that. You don't have time for luxuries like that. Looks like overpull with speed from Yellow Arnc, and it seems like most likely a 12 pull here, or possibly 12 hatch from Type B. I mean, 12 hatch is a nice build. I don't know if necessarily it's a great build on the pro level, though, because you really get your tech out slower than your opponent, and your opponent can really take advantage of it. In general, I see the person with the 12 hatch falling behind in ZVZ, although I think on an amateur level it's much stronger. What we're seeing here is a 12 pull with gas from Type B. So once again, Type B taking a bit of a build order advantage here, I think. Overpull plus gas versus 12 pull versus gas. The timing advantage for Yarnak is not going to be great enough, either for his Zerglings or for his heir, to make up for the fact that he's going to have a hatchery deficit, and also a drone and Zergling deficit. So yeah, we are seeing the fast layer here from Yarnak, and most likely 4 lings there. But certainly those lings are not going to get into Type B's base on time to do really any damage. It looks like Type B though is once again going for the fast expand, even though he's seen the fast tech from Yarnak. I'm not sure about this. The 12 pull into gas into fast expand. I mean, it seems. I don't know, I guess he wants to seal his advantage economically, but to me it seems going for the hatchery inside the base is a lot safer when you already have a hatchery advantage. And on a map like this, where it's not really that easy to hold your natural expansion, just like it wasn't really that easy for him to block off his ramp in the first game on an Athena, where he just didn't. Especially here, I mean, there's not even a ramp. Look how big that choke is to your main base. I could see Yellow doing a lot of sneaks here, because, Type B has to protect against 2 fronts now. He can't just block 1 choke. He really has to watch out. When he moves out, he has to block basically his main base very closely here, and he has to watch out for attacks on both of his hatcheries. So we're going to have to see how this goes for Type B. Type B with a slightly later layer. The tech isn't going to be the main problem. It's mainly going to be positional here. I still give Type B an advantage, though, overall. The build order is just generally much stronger, and as you saw in Game 1, you really needed, Yarnak really needed to pull off that beautiful flank attack to make up for the deficit. Yeah, we are going to see the fact that the Spire's going to be put down about 40 seconds slower than Yarnak's, and it's not going to make a difference, unfortunately, for Yarnak. Yarnak with the earlier speed, though, I think, for Lings. Yeah, he's got speed already. Trying to draw some of the Lings into a bad position, but it's not going to work. It looks like he's going to put some damage on the hatchery, but that's really not going to go that far either. Once speed is done for Type B, he's probably going to go and rush in and going to pick off some of these Lings here. It looks like he's going to go in, sniping off 1 Ling, a couple of Lings. Looks like Yarnak trying to get in. Wow, Yarnak with a nice sneak there. That was all micro there from Arnc. Speed actually, I don't think, was done at that moment for Type B. Arnc getting in among the drones, but not picking off any of the drones. Nice drone stack there by Type B, and Arnc, man, he's not even picking off any of these drones. Really good micro here, and wow, this is looking terrible for Arnc here. I don't think his Zerglings did any damage here at all. Oh, that was a very nice trick maneuver there. I think Arnc is going to find it very, very difficult to recover here. He's got one hatchery and now a sunken colony. He's actually got a couple of lings, though, in the back. Actually, I didn't see where those were coming from. Type B, it looks like he's going to run his Zerglings in. He might be able to pick off some of the drones. Drones are no longer mining, but Arnc, meanwhile, once again has gotten some surprise Zerglings into Type B's base. He needs to use those Zerglings to pick off some of these drones, though. You really need to pick off these drones. Looks like Type B trying to stack his drones. I don't know how many are going to go down. Looks like one goes down. He's forced to run to his natural expansion. Mulisks are out now for Arnc. At least 2 drones down, 3 drones down, 4 drones down. Arnc, with that sneak group of Zerglings, may have evened up this game. I think he has actually evened up the game, killing off 4 drones there. That was really critical. And now he has the early Mutalisks. This is looking a lot like game 1, actually, where Arnc, I mean, he just came up with a beautiful sneak attack. Once again, I think he had a hidden group of Zerglings. This time the observer didn't show them, but when Type B went for the counterattack, Arnc just strolled in with that group of 6 or 7 Zerglings and did the critical damage he needed to do. We're probably going to see Scourge, a mixture of Scourge and Mutas coming out. Here comes some Scourge. Looks like managed to kill off perhaps another drone there. So definitely it's going to be tough for... Oh, nice Scourging there, though, by Type B, catching one of Arnc's Mulisks as they were hatching. That's really critical for Type B to do. He needs to just wait and survive until he has his hatchery advantage translated to a game advantage. He's picked off 2 Mutalisks already with Scourge. That's going to make a huge difference here, and there's nothing Arnc can do, really. You can't spawn your Mutalisks, you know, and expect them to run away against Scourge if you don't have other ones helping, but looks like he's managed to get into the drone line now. And meanwhile, Type B rushing in with a couple more Zerglings. He's going to pick off 2 drones here. Arnc not stacking up his drones, so this is going to be very close. But Arnc picking off all the drones of Type B. Type B has no drones left. I think you can see on his face, I think he's going to lose this game. He's got some Scourge. These Scourge have to land for him. But just like Type B was able to do in game 2, Arnc is going to probably survive this. Oh, without taking too many hits, I was going to say, GG coming from Type B. Wow, Arnc once again winning, I think mainly due to that surprise Zergling sneak. What that surprise Zergling sneak did was it killed enough drones on minerals that Type B wasn't able to get Mutalisks. He had to build Scourge after his Spire was done. He just couldn't build the Mutas. And without Mutalisks nowadays in Zerg vs. Zerg, you just can't fight well. You just can't fight well against Mutas with Scourge if you have no Mutas to back them up with your own. Really, it's just too bad. But Type B, not a bad Zerg player overall. I think he showed some skill in this game. He and his Type B blood type, though, are going to have to do some more practice before the next MSL, because Arnc is the one advancing to the round of 8 in this MSL. He's certainly gone farther than his brother Luxury has in this tournament. His brother, I don't even think made it into the... No, he didn't make it into the round of 16. So he's certainly gone pretty far, and we'll see if he manages to pass the torch far along. You know, neither player has been able to get into the finals of either of the Star Leagues, but you know, maybe he'll be he's certainly shown a lot of strength this time around, Arnc, beating Flash early on, and he certainly showed that he could play ZVZ pretty well here too. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed these Fast 3 casts. Stay tuned, by the way, for an update video about the OSL, which may be casted live, by the way, tomorrow night, or rather early Saturday morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 a.m. Pacific Time. That is the OSL Finals, of course, and I'll spoil who is playing in it. It's going to be Stork versus Fantasy. I'm going to make an update video about where you can watch this live. If the stream does happen, I will be commentating it. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys for watching.